In Investing 101 today, the top ways Americans are saving their money for retirement. Joining us now is Greg McBride of Bankrate.com. And Greg, what did you find in your latest survey?
For the third consecutive year, we find that Americans' most preferred investment for money that they're not going to need for at least 10 years is real estate. And then for a lot of people, this means their home, their principal residence. A lot of people still, clinging to that notion that the best place for their wealth is the roof over their head. But what was troubling was that a close second was cash. That was for the third year in a row also a close second in terms of Americans' preference for where they want to put their money that they wouldn't need for at least a decade. And this is troubling because cash is not an appropriate long-term investment. It's entirely appropriate for short-term needs like an emergency fund, but inappropriate for long-term needs because it won't protect your buying power.
But what else surprised you about the findings in this latest survey?
What was really surprising was that when we looked at this preference for cash, it was actually highest among millennials, and particularly the youngest millennials, those between the ages of 18 and 26. And the reason this is troubling is that this is the age group that is going to have the biggest retirement savings burden in history because of longer lifespans, higher healthcare costs, fewer pensions, and the uncertain future of Social Security and Medicare. So what they really can take advantage of with that long time horizon is the power of compounding. And you're not going to get it by hunkering down in a safe haven investment like cash for those long-term needs. The younger millennials had the highest preference for cash as a long-term investment of any age group.
Did the responders share any other comments?
Despite this 8-year bull market and counting, people are not warming up to the stock market. The stock market remains a distant third as a long-term investment preference for Americans, well behind real estate and even cash. People just are not warming up to the idea of the stock market, despite the fact that the market continues to move higher.
Thank you, Greg. Always good to have you here.
Thanks, Angie.